Hello and welcome back to a rather chilly Silks detailing episode. It is currently -1 outside. I must be off my head, but I owe it to Ben. So about 3 weeks ago, Ben from Toxic Details sent me down a variety of products which we're going to put to the test today. So today we have a spray wax. He's currently going for a rebrand, so old labels on the back, but all the fronts are the same. So we've got a spray wax, we've got a glass cleaner, a tyre dressing, we've got snow foam, we've got a donut glaze polish, which I might not use this today just because of how cold it is. Beyond the Bubbles shampoo, and this does have a rather strong but really nice cherry scent, so hopefully that will come through once it's mixed up into the solution. We have an iron fallout again. So I was trying to get another car to use on this video because I wanted to use the glaze and I wanted to use the fallout. I'm going to use the fallout anyway, but my car, I only done fallout remover on it maybe 10 days ago, so I don't know how well this is going to react and whether it will really give the opportunity to showcase how good or bad this product is. So what I might have to do is keep you updated on Instagram with how well this one performs. We'll try it anyway. We have a wheel cleaner, and then we have an interior dressing. Now I have been using this one on my other car. It smells really nice. It's like a coconut scent. It smells like something I've used before. I'm not saying it is, but it smells very similar to another product out on the market currently. It smells good though, and it works really well. I was really impressed with this. So we'll try and give this a go on the Clio today, and see how we get on. So let's go and have a look at the car, and then we'll get on with this rather chilly episode.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and ride on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this.
Okay, so straight into the fallout remover. Do not shoot me. I wanted to try this on a dry wheel, so there's no pre-rinse, there's no rinse down. Just want to put this straight to the test. So this is the Dragon Fruit fallout remover, and the reason I'm doing this and showing this in real time is just how quick this reacted. So this single clip is 2 minutes and 35 seconds long. If you don't want to watch it all, speed it up, but just look how quickly this product reacts. Photography skills coming out for the gram here. Instagram Silky350Z. Don't forget, make sure you follow Toxic Details while you're there. What's going on here? Oh, we're going in for a close-up. Look at that reaction. You can just see how well this product has reacted in such a short period of time. Plenty of contamination falling off of this wheel. Corey took his time, didn't he? That was a bit boring, but I just wanted to show you that in real time. Now look how well this is clean. So this is a contactless wash so far, no agitation whatsoever. So this fallout remover's got some real cleaning power behind it, as well as a fallout remover. Great product so far. And we're on to the wheel clean. So this is Wheelie Clean from Toxic Detail. So this is a spray-on wheel cleaner, which personally I prefer shampoos to get into the barrels of the wheel, but this is ideal for just a maintenance clean. So I'm also going to have a go at cleaning the tyres with this, because this detail, or this clean, is all around using just the Toxic Details range. So we can see here we're just spraying it liberally onto the wheel. Put a splash onto the brush just to lubricate the brush, and then we agitate into the wheel itself. God, didn't she have a stump on? We're going to speed this bit up, that might be why. So you can see here the wheel cleaner is doing a great job cleaning the tyre. I wouldn't normally use this, but at the moment there isn't an APC within the Toxic Detail range, and just wanted to see how durable or versatile this product really was. And the purpose of cleaning this tyre is to give the tyre dressing plenty of surface to bond well to the tyre for the perfect dressing. So what I've actually gone on and done here is applied the Dragon Fruit Fallout Remover to the bodywork, just to see how well it draws that contamination from the paint. And you can see here in several locations there's quite a lot of heavy contamination across the bodywork. And this car has never been clay barred, so that's coming up. But just to see how much contamination was on the paintwork, here we go. Again, this isn't common practice to spray this on before you've done any sort of pre-wash or rinse down. I just wanted to see how much contamination was on the paintwork before we started. Now let's get ready to mix that snow foam and get this car washed. So I'm going to be using a mix of 100 ml of product to 900 ml of warm water in a lance to cover this car in the snow. I was having a right bloody party there, whacking my head around to that music. Great little tune. Anyway, back to business. So here we are with Beyond the Bubbles Cherry Fragrant Shampoo. Nice thick dollop right in the middle of the bucket there. We give it a little mix and then froth it up with a pressure washer to blow some oxygen into that water to really suds it up a little bit. Do not shoot me in the comments. I am only using the one bucket method with this wash. This car paintwork does need some work, so we're not going to inflict any more damage than really was already there. But I do have a grit guard in there, so we are taking precautionary measures to prevent further damage being inflicted on the paint. Now you can see just how sudsy this shampoo really is. You can see it clinging on my arm there, running down the paint. There's a lot of sud transfer to the bodywork of the car, just aiding that lubrication on the paintwork, reducing the chances of that pad causing friction to your paint, reducing that risk of damage to the car. Now, if you didn't know any better, you'd think that was shampoo out of my bathroom, but trust me, I don't use shampoo. You can tell by my follically challenged appearance. But look how sudsy and lathered this paintwork really looks now with this shampoo spread across it. Onto the tyre dressing then, guys. So we can see here that being applied through a sponge. I did find that this product was actually quite runny. I think maybe after speaking to Ben around different applications, it does sound about you can spray it, you can brush, use a microfiber. But I think after talking to Ben, we both agreed that using a brush to apply this would probably be a lot better. But nonetheless, you can see a nice wet look finish, which in my book is a winner. So onto the spray wax. Now, to keep this within toxic detail only, I've done a Garage Therapy Decon Shampoo solution wipe down across the panel just to remove any GB detailing spray wax which might still be standing from its previous application. Now, with the results of this product, I actually found, yes, it did bead up quite well. The beads weren't necessarily very uniform, but it beaded up. I found it sheeted better, so it's more of a sheeter than a beader. And in a moment, I'll bring the camera in so you can see that the beads, although they're there, they're not as uniform as what they might be with other products which I've used in the past. But you can see here, it sheets off the panel quite quickly. So yeah, definitely more of a sheeter than a beader. You can see here there is some beading, but it sheets better than it beads. So the car is now looking considerably better from where it was when we started. So let's just have a little rundown of the products. Let's start with, we'll start with Dragon Fruit, which is the iron fallout remover. Now, I did put this on a bare wheel, no water, no cleaning products beforehand, just to see how well it reacted. And I have to say, this was probably for me the product of the range. It reacted really quickly, and as you saw, I didn't even have any contact because that wheel as clean as it come up. I also then applied this to the body just to see how much contamination was on the body, and I was really surprised how much it's actually pulled off the bodywork. I hope the camera picked it up on the body, but there's a lot of fallout. So for me, this one was a great product to use. I'd highly recommend this and definitely use this again in the future. It'd be interesting to see whether Ben will bring out a 5 litre range, because you know it's more economical that way, but definitely for me I'd be buying that one again. We then did go on to the wheel cleaner, and I did do a wheel clean on one of the other wheels. One thing I would say is the spray head on the wheel cleaner was much better than the one on the Fallout. Even though they look the same, I prefer the spray head on the wheel Fallout, or the wheel cleaner, sorry. Again, I would use this, but this is probably just more of a face clean wash. I prefer like a shampoo where you get your brushes right into the backs of the wheels. But for me, it worked well. You know, for an everyday maintenance wash, it was great, and it cleaned the tyres really well as well. So I wanted to purely just use the Toxic Detail range, so that's why I didn't APC the tyres. Great on the wheels, great on the tyres. Can't knock that one. We'll just do the glass cleaner quick. So the windows are streaking up, but I think it's just because of how cold it is outside at the moment. It doesn't matter what I apply to the paint at the moment. I think the cold is just setting in, so that's why I haven't used the polish or the glaze, just because I don't think I can really justify or show you a true example of how the products are working. Flashes on, flashes off okay, but like I say, I think the weather's really letting this down. It's not really reacting as well as it should, but I think it, you know, it's a great product overall. I think it's just the temperature now is really having an effect on how the products are performing. Let's do the snow foam. So this is a really good product. Very thick blanket of snow. It's very durable. Dilute 10 parts to 1 part water, or 1 part product to 10 part water, and then it's even got a further dilution rate for 25 parts 25 parts to the water. If you want a thinner blanket of snow foam. Personally, for me, I wouldn't want a thinner blanket. Dwelled really well. It left on the car for at least 10 minutes, and it was still there. And even after rinsing down, I done a little walk around the car after the snow foam, and most of that had already gone. The one thing I would say though is if you're going to use this product regularly and for a long period of time, day in, day out, it does have quite a chemical smell to it. So it's probably not the most pleasant of snow foams to use, but it's probably the most potent, probably the most, you know, reactive. It cleaned the car without contact. Good product. Behold the Bubble shampoo. Now this has the lovely cherry fragrance. It didn't really come through in the solution once mixed up, but it was very sudsy, very lubricated. The wash mitt glided across the panel, and it did leave a little bit of a shine. Great product to use. The one thing it doesn't say on the back though is the dilution ratios. So I just filled my bucket, I have a 20 litre bucket, and I just put a good glug of this in. Probably going forward, once Ben sorts out his labels, you probably might want to put sort of a dilution mix on here, whether it's 50ml to 15 litres or whatever bucket size you're going to use. Some sort of dilution ratio would probably go a long way for that. But I think for the concentration, how thick it was, I think it'd go quite a long way. You don't need much. Shiny shoes, and this is the tyre dressing. Now tyre dressings for me, I'm probably a niche in the market. I like the real glossy tyres, the wet look, real shiny. I couldn't really get the tyres to dry that well with the temperatures, but it worked well. It looked shiny on the tyres after application. It'd be interesting to see how durable it is. And the battery died. These GoPros, they're crap. And the service from GoPro is even worse. Anyway, let's get back to this. So yeah, so the only negative I'd say with this, it's quite a runny solution. It'd probably work better in a spray bottle rather than a pour onto like an applicator. But we'll see how well it lasts. I like the look of it, how it looks on the tyres at the moment, but like I say, I'm that niche in the market. A lot of people prefer the matte or the satin look. I prefer the gloss. So there's 2 products I didn't use today. So that was the Donut Glaze polish and the Inside Job interior cleaner. Like I said, I have been using this on my car throughout the week, and it has a nice satin finish to the dash, nice OEM look. Like I said, it has that lovely sort of coconut fragrance, really pleasant to use. The glaze doesn't really smell too much like donut. There's a hint to it. It's quite chemical, okay, chemical fragrance, but it'll be interesting to see if I can get this used. So I should have one more day off, I think, before Christmas. I'm hopefully going to get a coloured car in to really see how this performs. You know, with a glaze having fill-in polymers in there to hide and mask any swells. So it'd be interesting if I can get a coloured car booked in, and we'll see how this then performs on a coloured car. So what do we think about the range? Do you know, overall I was pleasantly surprised. No, not pleasantly, I was really surprised. Great set of products. I'd happily use them again. I'd happily recommend them to anybody to purchase. You know, if you are in the market of buying some new products, you're looking for a new brand to try, definitely give Toxic Detail a heads up. I think the only negative, if it is a negative, I don't like black bottles too much. I like to see how much product is in the bottles. The new branding. Now, I like the style of it, I like the look of it. I think we've got to be aware of the target market. You know, who's the audience? Who are we trying to get to buy these products? You know, if I was a professional detailer going into a shop, would I be interested in picking one of these up? I don't know. I don't know whether I would. I don't know if it has enough professional sort of look to it, enough, I don't know. I think if I was at a car show and I saw these on a display, on stand, I think that's the kind of the target market, the sort of the younger car enthusiast out there, you know, a bit like me with a modified car. But I don't really think a professional valeter detailer is going to go into a shop and pick these up over maybe some of the other ranges which is out there. Now, the shameful thing of that is you're going to miss out, because these products are equally, and in some cases better, than some of the higher or more branded products which are out there. For me, this fallout remover is probably one of the best fallout removers I've used. I've not used, you know, a considerable amount of them, but within my garage here there's probably 6 other fallout removers, and next time I go to use fallout, this is the one I'm going to pick up over them. And some of them are probably, you know, a good £5–6 more expensive to buy than what this one is. So for me, branding might be the key thing with this product. When you do the labels, Ben, look at the bottles, work out who your target market is, and really push the sales through that target market. I don't think the branding is going to suit everybody, but those people are then going to miss out. But really appreciate it, Ben. Thanks for sending these down. I hope this has done your product some justice. I've tried to be as honest as I can. I'd happily buy these products and I'd happily recommend them to anybody. Okay, and just to close this video off, guys, I really would like just to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I'm up to 161 at this point. I never thought I'd get that far. I'm hoping that my confidence is coming across as gaining a little bit more within myself. I feel a little bit more confident doing this. I'm trying to slow down my evaluations, and I'm going to try to find my own way of doing these videos without trying to be too copycat compared to some of the other people already out there. But please do continue to comment. I don't really get too many comments. I'd like to get more interaction with some of you guys. Please like and please share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.